Bluetooth. I hate Bluetoothing to your vehicle. I Bluetooth to my husband's truck. Can you guys hear me now? Can you let me know in the chat if you can hear me now? I turned my Bluetooth off. Thank you, Becky, for letting me know that you guys were all listening to my baby and not me. Let me know if it is working. Give me a thumbs up if it is working now. I'm gonna assume it is because I turned my Bluetooth off. Today's update is a real quick one on CIRS. I wanna show you guys something. Yes, thank you, Becky. I wanna show you, I gotta get the baby a toy. I wanna show you guys what we've been dealing with here with our CIRS. Here you go. We just found some major toy finds. The baby's in Paw Patrol phase and we found it. Okay, so I'm gonna get to the point. Okay, so today's update is on chronic inflammatory response syndrome, but also I'll talk a little bit about eating meat and stuff like that. But I've been pretty radio silent lately because I've been working hard on getting better. I want my brain back. I want my energy back. I don't want to have fits constantly where I'm really sick and I can't leave bed and I'm struggling to be a mom. I'm just really tired of that. I'm tired of the hormone problems. I've been having horrible hormone problems. I'm tired of the hair loss. I'm tired of it all. So I've been working really hard. And unfortunately, when your body clogs itself up with a bunch of toxins and says, it's just too much, I can't process it, it's in there. And I know some people will disagree with that, but I know it's true because as I lose weight, sometimes I get very sick, especially if I lose weight really fast. I get like a toxin hit. So I know that part of the reason I struggle to lose weight is because my body is holding on to toxins and excess hormones or something, and it doesn't want to release it because it cannot process it. So here's the story. I was living in this beautiful home. This is our dream home. I know it doesn't look very dreamy right now, but it's like 3,300 square feet-ish on almost 5 acres. Right outside the country, you can see like we're wooded. It's very difficult to see our home from the road. It's nice and private. We have this huge driveway, which is currently filled with trailers and stuff, but you know, kind of our dream home. And I get pregnant with baby number 5, which is Earthside baby number 4, and I end up with the bad virus, and I've never been the same since. Some people would call that chronic inflammatory response syndrome. Some people would call that long haulers. I feel that I've had chronic fatigue syndrome for probably 20 years. I've had chronic fatigue. All of this, to me, the root of it seems to be inflammation. I'm not saying that indoor mold is the cause of my issues, but it definitely doesn't help when you're super inflamed and your body's immune system is not functioning properly and you're exposed to these constant toxins. Oh, I look like your lesbian neighbor. Cool. She must be a hottie. Okay, so I find out that the water events that have been going on in our home for years, that those were causing me some of my symptoms. And what were my symptoms when this started? I was having brain fog, terror. I would have intrusive thoughts where I would clench my babies, afraid they were going to die. My arms and legs were going numb. I was having neuropathy in my feet. If I walked, I was having a difficult time. You can't tell, but this is a hill, and then to go into the main floor, you have to go upstairs. I was having a difficult time getting from my car to my living room, let alone carrying children and groceries. I was having a difficult time getting in and out of the shower. Absolute chronic fatigue. And but the neurological and the arms and legs going numb, that was the worst. And then also, I couldn't eat food. Every single time I ate, I got sick. Something had to be done. I am a mom of 4 children and I need to function. And so we tried to get the insurance company in here to fix the water issue, and they did a terrible job. It made it worse. When I returned to the home after the insurance company, I got more sick than I had ever been. So we moved out, and this home has been sitting here because it's almost impossible to renovate your home, pay the mortgage, and pay for another living space at the same time. And most of this type of medical stuff is out of pocket because standard doctors do not recognize this type of chronic illness. They do not treat it. I brought my blood work in. They didn't even know what to do with it. They referred me to 7 different specialists, a hormone specialist, endocrinologist, a gut specialist, functional medicine. They referred me to 6 different doctors. So the medical is out of pocket. It's been devastating. So anyway, what did we do when this happened? I was too tired to do dishes, let alone pack up our home, but it needed to be renovated. So we've had this huge shipping container, and our friends moved all our belongings in. And I gotta say, it's been a rough couple of years because they say that you can't bring stuff with you. So all of my children's belongings are in here. I know it's a mess. You take help where you can get it, right? So we basically started all over. So on top of paying double home expenses and renovations and medical bills out of pocket, you need all new pillows, you need all new beds, you need all new bedding. You're not supposed to take like anything with you because it is covered in this dust that your body can't process. I have to say, I feel like my children are also affected. It's not just me, but I was definitely the worst. But today I'm here to tell you a bright story. So it has been a long haul of trying to get better, and I'm working on becoming more resilient. I'm working on pulling this stuff out of me. We're now renovating the home. And today I decided I am gonna go dig in there and get a few things. One thing that we have in here is diapers. Okay, so my baby might not fit the diapers anymore, but somebody's baby can, and they're wrapped in plastic, so they're perfectly fine. So I'm digging out diapers to give to my friends. There's books in here. They say don't bring books. They're full of the mold dust. So some little libraries around town are gonna get loaded with amazing children's books that are just fine. There's just so much stuff in here. And I went in there and I had no reaction, you guys. I feel fine. I don't feel foggy. Sometimes I can walk into, like I walked into a friend's home, and I start getting anxiety. And I don't ask for this. I assume their home is fine, but I get this reaction, and it's not voluntary. I don't get it all the time, so it's also not in my head. And later on, I'll find out, oh yeah, they had a water event in their home and it wasn't handled properly. Well, they don't know it wasn't handled properly, but I do because I'm reacting. No reaction, you guys. I just went in there, I dug out the baby some toys. They're made out of plastic. We're gonna spray him down with peroxide. He'll get to keep them. We're gonna go donate some diapers. This is just a great thing. We're moving forward. We don't have to be stuck. I have to admit that I have been dreading opening this shipping container. I have been dreading dealing with stuff that was there when I was so sick. I have been dreading all of this, but now I just took a hunk of it and I'm gonna donate some of it, and we're gonna reuse some of it, and it's gonna be great. Here's another thing though, a positive about this whole situation is we went from our house to a camper. So we downsized all these belongings. I had been saving up food, water. You can see there's like tons and tons of water, clothing, diapers, toilet paper. I saved it all, and we lived just fine for 1.5 years without it. And in fact, I have found that less stuff as a mom with 4 kids is better. And so we're not bringing a bunch of this stuff to our new place. Just a couple toys for the baby. So that's my update. If you guys have been wondering where I've been, I guess I could tell you a few things I've been doing to become more resilient. I've been doing some lifting. They say muscle, not only does it improve your metabolism, but it improves your overall health and your bone strength. And so muscle lifting is very important. That's something I've been doing. Obviously, I've been taking really high quality fish oils. And honestly, we talk about these sardine fasts, and I know people use them to lose weight, but I really like eating the sardines because the selenium, the calcium, the healthy fats, it just energizes me and boosts my brain up, and I feel like a superhuman again. I feel like I'm human again. And so I love the sardines. I have been trying some fasting to try to push some things out. I've been trying some saunas to push some things out. I've been doing different detoxing. I recently just started playing with BPC 157 and TB 500, which are 2 peptides that are supposed to heal you. And I've heard that they can heal your gut lining, and healing your gut lining alone can make you more resilient towards the mold toxins, can make you more resilient towards all of these pesticides sprayed and everything, and the plastics. And so those 2 peptides I've just started trying. There's a whole bunch of other ones that I would love to try to become more resilient. I do not want to be a person who has to fear for, oh my gosh, is this building full of mold? I just can't live like that. I would like to be more resilient. I'd like to be able to travel without getting sick, which I have been. So it definitely does get better. It is so rough, and I would not wish this on anyone, not even my ex-husband, who I'm not a fan of. I would not wish this on him for 1 second. And And as I find things, I hope that we find the thing that is just so much easier that we can help people with. And if I ever find that, I will definitely share it with you guys. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'm sorry about attempt number 1. Bluetooth is not my friend when it comes to Bluetoothing to vehicles. I don't know how to turn it off and on. I hope you guys are having a great day, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.